Hello everyone, welcome back to Mystical Rose Oracle Tarot. My name's Yvonne Demir and here is your reading for the day. Alright, daily reading. Okay, on the shuffle, I did get the Hermit and I got Temperance. Then on the second shuffle I got Justice that got into the mix. And then the third shuffle we got a King of Wands. It looks like, I would say this is for the collective. This is Divine Feminine. All right. You are a teacher, you're a healer, you're wise. You have a need for solitude to recharge those batteries. Perhaps a busy time has come upon you, but you found yourself unable to be alone or unable to find peace. All right. You might feel or may have felt, or you might be going through moments, my dog is going crazy, moments of disconnect from your higher self. And there may be this feeling of having to constantly relearn over and over and over again old lessons. Like you keep repeating the same action over and over again. It's kind of that loner energy, you know? But you also shine a light in the world at the same time. But you do have this need to pull back, so keep that in mind. It would be good for you to do that. Take some time out for yourself. The other thing here, you have a lot of choices to make. A lot of new choices are coming up. You don't want to fall into the old habits. It's best. Times are changing. Times are changing for you. Divine Feminine, collective, a prosperous time is coming. You have a lot of integrity. You've had to learn a lot of karmic lessons and you don't need to repeat that, so keep that in mind. There's this constant struggle to maintain balance. A lot of healing is going on mentally, physically, emotionally. Financial healing is another thing. That's a pretty important place for healing. So you can have some level of security, right? And love, healing and love. You are a mentor, you are a spiritual leader. You have warmth and you're nurturing. You have great passion for whatever you do. Now, getting into the message for the day, we have past, we have present, we have future came out with 2 cards. In the past, we have the Nine of Wands. Very bold action, very adventurous, a lot of loyalty. Past, kind of that unbridled adventure, risk-taker adventure. This reminds me, this could be you, and this can also be karmic energy, because I'm also getting a continuation of yesterday. Like you jumped into a situation. Jumping into a situation, accepting a situation, accepting a responsibility, because you needed to do something different with your life. So you accepted to kind of devote yourself to a cause, all right? Now on the other flip side, this could also be karmic energies, where they were very dedicated to stealing and taking and killing and maiming and taking over territories, like diving in there. So this could easily be a karmic energy as well. all right? Because this really comes out as like a continuation of yesterday's reading. And I think I really think this is a continuation of yesterday's reading. And a little bit of you've taken up the gauntlet to challenge karmic energies at their game. And you have your game of your own that you're playing, and they're playing their game. They're ganging up, that kind of thing. They are very restless. They want to get their way. They want to move their agenda forward. They are unbridled in their passion towards getting their agenda done. But you also have an agenda of your own divine feminine collective, and you're going to implement that. All right? So this is past energy, and that could be no more than a day ago, right there. That's all it could be. And then we have the present. That's our Three of Cups. It's reversed. The reality has really soaked into you and the karmic energy. The reality of the situation has settled in. The reality is that the karmics are facing you, and you are looking at the karmics. And you are telling the karmic energies in the present moment that the easy takings from your life, from your situation, from your circumstances, the taking is over with. You are not allowing it anymore. You will not allow that anymore. In the workplace, you are not going to allow karmics to take from you ever again. Or the work environment, maybe karmics steal. And you're standing up, and you're no longer being bulldozed or allowing karmic energies to team up and take from whatever the environment is. You're really standing up. You're just telling them, okay, karmics, your fun has ended. It's not going to be easy for you anymore. It's over. The harvest is over. The easy pickings from my life is over. Or you can't take from this location, or you can't take from, you can't steal from me or others ever again. Emotionally, materially, physically, in any possible way. It's like you are calling an end to that behavior. The karmics were allowed too much of a good thing for a long time, and you are calling an end to it. You yourself may have indulged in a good thing, but you're pulling back the reins even on your own life and saying, you know what, I think I want to draw a line here. I want to redirect my life, make some changes. I'm going to stop the overindulging, because there could have been a lot of overindulging. It's pulling back. It's like, I believe the karmics are being told, you've been able to take massive amounts from me, meaning you, like the from the divine feminine, from the collective, take from you. It's like a Freudian slip that just happened. My goodness. And you're going to stop it. You're going to stop it. You're putting your foot down. You're putting up the boundaries, all that. And then we have the future. Now, the future might not be that far off into the future, but when you pull back here, you're also feeling, when you're prosperous, there's prosperity in your life, and you kind of can feel sort of like discontented with the prosperous place you're in. It becomes, I don't know how to explain this. I'll try to explain this. When you have a lot of a good thing, okay, a lot of wealth, a lot of abundance, it becomes like nothing. It's every day. It's like if you live in a chateau and you're extremely wealthy, okay, the wealth doesn't mean anything to you. Having the nice cars doesn't mean as much to you anymore. It becomes every day. It's normalcy. It's normal. Having a lot of friends, okay? Having a lot of parties. And maybe you do that every day. You have parties every day, okay? It's always good times every day. Well, after a while, those parties become to lose their shine. That's what's happened in the future. It's like too much of a good thing is no longer a good time anymore. Overindulgence in anything or having too much of a good whatever it is, okay? It just becomes, it's nothing. It means nothing. So that is the future. Also, the karmics are a bit bored. I'm feeling that the karmic energies are bored with too much of a good thing as well. And that sounds pretty peculiar. There's no challenge for karmic energies, and therefore they are feeling it's not worth it. It's too easy. All right, it's been too easy and it's lost its interest. That also could be the case for the karmic energies here as we move through this. There also could be a sense of insecurity despite blessings in a life, in the karmic life or in your life. Some people may feel separated and feel lonely at this time. It's not to last forever, but that could be a feeling that's occurred. Even though you may have plenty of everything, you may feel that loneliness, even though there's been plenty. Lots of peace and calm in some cases, and yet it may feel separate, very separate, set apart, almost too much of it, all right? The other message here is that there's a situation that has occurred that there's been an inability to move forward on it or to make a success of it. Whatever it is, things are just at a standstill. Perhaps for the karmic energies as well, they're not able to get away with what they were able to get away with in the past. And that could be a frustration for karmic energies because the collective is now putting their foot down and not allowing karmics to walk all over them. Divine Feminine, you are no longer allowing people to walk all over you. And therefore, people don't want to be your friends. They were false friends anyway. You're going to discover that in the very, 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 very near future, if you haven't already. You are upsetting their pattern. They no longer feel that they're better than you. They like that feeling of being better than you, smarter than you, outsmarting you, taking from you, looking more important than you. And perhaps, Divine Feminine and Collective, you had to dim your light in order to fit in because you wanted to be around a group of people or to fit into your community or your neighborhood or your workplace, or you wanted to get along with co-workers that were doing illegal activity, were apathetic, didn't care, really never cared. They never cared about you. But you were going along to get along because you wanted to fit in. But now you're not doing that. You're drawing a line. You're standing up for yourself. There's also people around you that simply don't like to get their hands dirty. All right? Perhaps you're in an environment, Divine Feminine Collective, a workplace situation, or even your home life, where people don't want to do their part. They don't want to get involved. They don't want to get their hands dirty. They don't want to expose karmic energies or people that are doing illegal activity, or they don't want to expose people that are actually harming you, just because they don't want to get involved. And they think that that's healthy. They think that's healthy and constructive. But what is happening is it allows karmic energies to steal and maim and kill and get away and keep getting away with things. You, on the other hand, have called the end of that. So you're going to be set apart from the rest of people. Divine Feminine Collective, you are not agreeing to this, and you see the people. They've marked you as you're now a force to contend with. And there's people that are walking away from you because they're seeing that you're happy and prosperous, that you're powerful, but because they don't shine as bright, you don't look up to them. You're not awed by them. You're not awed by their power. You don't see them as having any power. You see through that. They're gonna walk away and abandon you because they're not getting their way. They're not looking important enough to you. It's true. You're not telling them what they want to hear. That's another really big thing. Divine Feminine and Collective, you're not telling people what they want to hear. And that is disturbing to a lot of people, and they don't like that. They want to be told a lot of nice things. They want to be allowed the easy way forward. And you're simply not doing that. You are getting your hands dirty over here. You see the reality of your situation and the reality of the karmic energies. You see it. So you will have people that will walk away from you. You simply will have people abandoning you, walking away from you, not supporting you because you've drawn a line in the sand. You're going to feel a little bit of loneliness because of this. You are going to be set apart. You're not going to have, it's very possible you're not going to have a lot of friends. You're not going to have a lot of followers. You're not going to have a lot of subscribers because you're not going to be telling people what they want to hear. Okay? You're delivering the message. And whether people like it or not, you're going to stand for something. All right? But you're not going along with the okie dokie, as they say. You're not. And so, it may feel like things aren't getting off the ground, not moving forward, but it's because you're stopping karmic energies from getting off the ground, from just getting away with whatever they want to do, and bulldozing you, and bullying you, and pushing you around. That's the message I get from this. Divine Feminine Collective, you have put your foot down simply. You see the reality of your situation. You don't want to repeat the karma. You don't want to keep doing these repeated patterns. Karmic energies constantly repeat, and they never learn a lesson. They've sold themselves to a dark side, to a darker energy, and they perpetuate that. Karmic energies will never go beyond the fifth dimension. In other words, fifth dimensional energy, because they cannot. They cannot entertain the love or the heart energy, and you are. You're going to be moving forward regardless. Regardless if it looks like a standstill or not, I see you moving forward, and that is the name of the game. I'm going to draw another card on this, and I'll be right back. Hello, welcome back to Mystical Rose Oracle Tarot. My name's Yvonne Demir. All right, so that's your past, present, future. That's a lot of talk on that. Yeah, now karmics may try to block you, or you are blocking karmics. Either way, you both are. It's like a little war. It's like a turf war. The words turf war come in here. You have, your energy is elevated and it's now in, yeah, you're bringing in transformation to the situation. You're transforming your own life and you are transforming the entire environment. I'm not taking that many cards. You are literally transforming, yeah, it's your energy. It's transforming. And your frustrating karmic energies, it is setting you apart, dear. Divine Feminine, Collective, it is setting you apart. Big time. Yeah. You've ended the karmic free-for-all. You've ended the karmic free-for-all on your life. And yeah, and we got the haters. They don't like it. They don't like it. You drew the line in the sand. They're not going to support your channel. They're not going to support your platform. They're not going to support your agenda. It's just that simple because you're the truth. You're speaking words, or you're doing actions that are not in alignment or in agreement with karmic energies. They want to hear the gossip and the darkness. No, you're an original. You got an original. You have an original, a way of delivering your message, and it's gonna happen. Yeah. All these people, gangsters, cyber haters, karmic energies galore, they're going to receive their consequences for their negative activity. You are protected, and they are all into... You're going to be constructive. Divine Feminine, yeah. See, they're not under... Yeah. The gang stalkers, whatever this is, all these karmic energies. So let's just call them karmic energies. It's easier. Anyway, they're not under protection because they work in too dark of an energies. They're very susceptible to spell work, dark magic, dark energies, manipulations, and they will be hurt. They will be hurt. Karmic energies are all for show. They are. They like the labels. They like to wear their labels. They like to wear their power. They like anger and fear. They like to dwell in anger and fear. They like fear-mongering. They like to tell you that you're going to be lost without them. You're not going to have anything without them, you know. Well, it's better off to not have fake people in your life than to have fake people supporting you, because they'll turn on you. They don't care about you. Yep. They sold themselves. The karmic energies have sold themselves on every level. Yep. The karmic energies have given their power away to darker forces. They are not under control of their own life or situations. They don't have any... They can't possibly dominate. They're under spell work. Karmic energies are under spell work. They will easily fall prey to it. Yeah, and they're out of communicado with light. With light. They don't have that ability to connect truly with the light. They don't work in the light. They can't deal with that. They will... If you are someone who works in the light, they try to dim your light. They can't cope with it. They simply cannot cope with Divine Feminine energy. Your collective energy, is just too bright for them. They're not going to win. They're not going to win. It's just that simple. They're just not going to win. So this is your daily read, and pull out a singular card. Let's pull out a single card here. Guides and spirits say hello, and I'm going to pull out a single card on this reading here. Yeah, I know. I'm just doing it different today. Doing it different. I don't want all these. I don't want all these. Here, this felt strength. That popped up very clearly. So you're in a very strong energy, divine feminine and collective, higher vibrational light beings. You have courage, you can endure, find your center yourself, and you're going to be able to spiral into your own power. You are going to be set apart from everyone else, though, and it's just because you shine in the light, and you're the new energy. You're bringing in a brand new energy into this environment, and you're becoming truly you. You are strong and you're beautiful, and that's hard for people to take, that you are so beautiful, you are so strong, and you're no longer awed by the dark forces. You're not awed, you're not kowtowing, because it just simply doesn't work for you anymore. All right, that's all I have for you today. Have a terrific day. Make the very best of this day. You got it going on. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.